Hello, lovely people. Hello, lovely people. Welcome to the channel, Nananyina TV. You see, as the week goes by, we need to reflect and look at what went through the week. This week we're going to look at what ensued between Afenyo Martins and Okudzeto Ablakwah. If you recall, during the vetting time between Okudzeto Ablakwah and Afenyo Martins, the minority leader, a lot of things ensued. And let's go watch the video and reflect on some of the things that went on. You know, as Okudzeto was being hit by the amount he is paying as rent in dollars whilst in Ghana. Amen. It's a whole lot. So we will be going to reflect on some of the things that they talked about by watching the videos, and then we come to analyze. Let's go watch the video. Welcome to Nananyina TV, always around to give you the best, nothing but the best. All right, let's go watch these videos. Thank you. And you know your mama, Mama Joe, Mama Chen, Eba, Nananyina TV. Na se na wotwe ne ekọ eba ne nyina na se yetena ase na yehwe ne esi na wotwe no na wotwe ne etwa mu no bebre sisi ye Okudzeto Ablakwah vetting for Ministerial affairs appointments, no, and how our parliament esi vetting, no, Afenyo Martins and Okudzeto Ablakwah. Okudzeto Ablakwah he is the chairman for anti-recover all loot. Na yehwemu a o hwe ne rent sem ne ade na say baby a Okudzeto nya sika fi no kra na say questions bebre wo ho. Obi a o wadwuma o say o pay 150,000 Ghana cedis. Na find say politics na oye. Na ohwe ne rent a otua na say baby onya sika ne free no is questionable. Enti na e bobo na ehu ye ne say the chairman for the vetting committee, no, every rema na otwitwaje Okudzeto enti was say wa questions no anhwesa ankoso bebre. Wanshada ma questions na ankoso bebre ama yankwanko nunu no andodomu anhu bebi a onya sika ne fi na otim se ensem hyehyɛ hɔ na Nananyina TV yɛbɛhwɛ calculation bi eba beto hɔ yɛde ne nyinaa bɛba akyire na yɛwurawura mu ahwɛ kwan yɛ fa so a munya sika adi tua saa rent na ɛna ɔmakatua no yɛbɛwurawura mu ahwɛ. Nananyina TV yabasi yebesom mo yabasi yeba be wuram de beto dwa bia de beba ama mahwe se imprempren kra ye hu na wotwe ne nkwa wie ne de ebeba no tofa na de aba betum anim monkonko hwe video enhwe na etiam yebebebie mu yedamase.
Now, let's leave Ora for a moment and come back to your CV. Page 1 of your CV. You provided your address, PO Box AD45, Adabraka, Accra. Is the address owned by you? Is it your own postal address or is a family postal address that you are using?
It's a family postal address.
And how long have you been using this family postal address?
About 10 years.
Now, you've also indicated you have 2 email addresses, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Then you have indicated home address, number 1, Wilshire Boulevard, Airport Hills. This property at Airport Hills, how long have you been living at Airport Hills?
About 8 years.
Is it your own property?
No, I am renting. I'm a tenant.
Airport Hills is dollar rented zone. Are you aware?
Honorable Member, can we have a clarification of dollar rented? Because in Ghana, we use CD. So I don't understand a dollar rented property. Does it mean you pay the rent in dollars?
Not necessarily.
I mean...
Okay. Okay, Honorable Member. So your rent, do you pay it monthly or you pay it annually?
Well, it depends. And Chair, I don't know if you want me to share the tenancy agreement with you, even though I would have to
don't proceed.
Seek the permission of my
Please.
dear wife, because we do it
don't
together.
Don't proceed. It is not in the interest of the company to be demanding for your tenancy agreement, let alone determining how much you pay as rent.
Okay. Well, I mean,
that is personal.
I like to be transparent, so.
But that is personal.
But I respect your ruling, Mr. Chairman.
Chairman, you see, we are in this public enterprise together. This is a nominee who, desirous of protecting the public purse, holding people accountable, is able to inquire into how people earn their salaries, especially public officers, how people acquire properties and all. I think that it is only fair. For instance, in this inquisition, at least he came as prepared as possible with my own land that I have owned for over 25 years, which is good.
And that's not only what I have, by the way.
No problem. No. Provide, honorable member. I am happy. I'm happy for you to share with the public all that you have on me. Read them aloud. No, please read them aloud. Honorable members, I want you, because you brought it up, I want you to share with the public all the properties that I have that you have uncovered, including my bank account. Share with the public. I'm happy for you to share. No, I want you to share because I want it to disclose. I am right here. No, I am right here. I am right here. I want you to disclose to the public all the properties that I own that you have.
Honorable Minority Leader, remember, I am the chair of the committee. If you ask a question that relates to that, fine. I can even overrule the question. So please, you are not allowed to mention the others unless the need arose. Proceed.
Honorable member, as part of your inquisition on me, did you discover some other properties that I own apart from what you have already mentioned? Which search result you shared? Are there others that you were able to uncover?
Is there inquisition in the first place, or you just gather information?
Don't worry, I will put it right if I should use gathered information.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I will disclose what I have at the right time. We are all following our strategy. You have a strategy, I have my strategy. So let's stick to our strategies.
So good. So, honorable nominee, as part of the information you've gathered thus far, the ones that you have gathered about me, can you disclose them to the public apart from what you have discovered?
I cannot at this point.
Honorable nominee, this property at the Airport Hills that you say you rent, and you've been renting it for 8 years, do you pay in cedis or you pay in dollars? Your rent, your tenant rent, do you pay in cedis or you pay in dollars?
In cities, we always pay the city equivalent.
Do you deduct withholding tax from your rent at source? Because every rent, there's a withholding tax element, and then you give the receipts to the landlord. Do you deduct at source and pay to GRA, or you just pay your rent and it doesn't matter how the landlord goes about it?
Honorable members, this is a legal question. It's in two ways. The landlord can choose to pay the rent, and the landlord can agree with the tenant for the tenant to also pay it. And it depends the duration.
So he's opening it up for clarity. So choose the part you would want to answer.
I'm not allowing you to answer that question.
Chairman, please say so for the records. I didn't get that you have
Question overruled.
That's okay, no problem. Honorable member, on your CV, you have indicated on page 2.
So, lovely people, at this point, you can agree with me that the chairman is not even allowing Okudzeto to answer any question at all. You see, the chairman is trying to defend, to just prevent him from answering all these questions. I mean, you should allow the guy to express himself, to give us details into what he have to. The chairman is not giving him even the chance to talk. And it's like, let's go continue to watch the video.
Page 2, are you there with me? We have former managing director, Savvy Solutions. Now share with us when you registered this company.
Yeah, this was in April 2018.
Are you the sole shareholder of this company, please?
Yes, I am, but it's defunct.
Honorable member, the fact that you are a managing director of a company does not suggest that you are even a shareholder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let alone being the sole shareholder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the question is overruled.
Are you a shareholder of the company?
The company is defunct, so I'm no longer working or operating this company.
Were you a shareholder of the company?
Sole shareholder.
From which year to which year did you operate this company?
It was just about a year. It was short-lived.
What was the nature of the business of the company?
So it was a communications and PR firm, and because I was appointed Deputy Minister for Information, I saw that there will be potential conflict, and so I decided to wind down to avoid a conflict of interest situation.
Honorable Member, you served as a Deputy Minister of Information between 2009 to 2013. A moment ago, you said the company was registered in 2018. Please, can you bring clarity? Because you said 2018.
No, I meant 2008. Thanks for the 2008. So let the record be corrected. April 2008.
Please kindly take the leave of chair.
So, Mr. Chairman, with your leave. 2008, not 2018. Yeah, 2008.
Now, you do not own any other company, correct?
I'm a director in one company which is yet to take off. It's a farming arrangement that we are working on. I and a number of people, but it's just been registered, but we haven't fully taken off. We haven't fully started operations. And that's, if Mr. Chairman, you want me to provide the name, that's Volta Clenam Farms. We're going to go into massive cassava production. We want to produce starch from cassava, but it's still in the gestation period. We haven't taken off yet. So we've just registered a company, and we're still holding talks with potential interest parties.
So if you say you've just registered the company, you mean you've registered it as a Registrar General's Department, correct?
Absolutely.
And you are the sole shareholder, correct?
No, I'm not. There are others. I don't think I have their permission to go public with the identity.
Okay, so you agree with me that to go public with information related to people, you necessarily will need their privacy, correct?
It depends on the context and the circumstances. Yeah, it depends.
That's. Can you?
Because these are private individuals. They are not public officials.
That's the point. I just needed clarity. So you have drawn the distinction that if these individuals are in the public service, their consent and permission is not needed because it will be in the public interest. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
But if they are private individuals, putting out their names will require their consent and authorization, correct?
If they are not politically exposed. Sometimes you can have politically exposed private individuals. So that's why I say it depends on the circumstances. I mean, in these matters, you have to look at all. You have to look at all the parameters.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that, so let me rely on your words. So you're saying that if these people are politically exposed, there is no such requirement for their consent before you put out their names. If I got you right.
I have stated that it depends on the circumstances. So case by case, you make a determination.
But you are aware that per the Companies Act and then the anti-money laundering law that we passed, we amended to Act 824 something. Yes, Act 824. These individuals that you jointly own shares with in this company are politically exposed by virtue of the association with you. You'd agree with me?
Honorable member, the question is overruled. This is purely a legal question, but the statement is not correct.
Now, you say you are going into cassava production in commercial quantities. You have acquired the land already?
It will be a cooperative, so we will not acquire the land. We've discussed an interesting concept where the community owns, say, the community will contribute land, the youth will be involved. It's part of next initiatives I want to introduce as a member of parliament in Northton, so it's all geared towards job creation and, promoting agriculture amongst the youth. So that's the kind of concept we are looking at, more of, a communal approach where families who own land will, bring it, young people volunteer, and then the proceeds will be shared amongst those who sign up for the cooperative program. So it's quite an interesting concept. That's what we are looking at. So we haven't bought any land at this point.
So, Honorable Foreign Minister Designate, in your constituency, do you own any property there? Like the way I own a property in my constituency, do you also own a property in your constituency?
Yes, I do.
With us, how long you've owned this property?
It's a property I use about 10 years to build. Simple 4-bedroom, 1 kitchen, no boys' quarters, no swimming pool, no tennis court. That's a simple structure. I've seen a lot of propaganda out there that I own a $3 million mansion in my constituency, largely fueled by propagandists in your party. But I don't own $3 million in Aveime. I mean, absolutely preposterous and ridiculous. Those who attended my dad's funeral saw the property. Very simple property, built over a 10-year period. So if you want descriptions, that's what I can give you.
The land, how did you acquire the land? So, for example, in my case, I buy it from the chiefs and the Asafo, but I still would have to go and pay again at the Lands Commission because their title, their document they give, you can't register because of vested land. Do you have a similar situation in your area?
No, mine family land. So, and because I'm member of parliament, they were very, very generous. It was largely a donation, just a little token to show appreciation. You know how people are very happy to reward people who are serving them diligently in their communities. So it was within that spirit.
So, like you're saying that it's a family land, but it was given to you.
Order.
You are saying that the land upon which you built was a gift to you from a family because of your hard work as a member of parliament?
That's not what I said. I said it belongs to a family. It's not a government land. It's owned by a family. And I'm saying that they didn't really let me pay a commercial value. I mean, I have to be grateful to them, and that's all I'm doing. So a little token, a little appreciation, really, but nothing significant.
In the wisdom of the framers of the law, is confidential.
And so you will agree with me that the chairman vindicated Okudzeto Ablakwah during his ministerial appointment vetting. Isn't it? Yeah, so this is what we analyze of these questions. All right, thank you for watching. And then TV, always here to serve you.